A shopping centre in London. This man is going to go up to people and ask for directions. Then a door comes through and he swaps with someone else.
Sorry, what were you saying?
They don't look that similar, so do you think people would notice the swap? There are 4 cameras hidden around the shopping centre, so we can secretly film how people react when someone they're talking to suddenly changes. After a bit of practice, it's time to start the experiment.
Excuse me, do you live around here?
Yes.
We're doing some work here.
Sorry, we're...
West Street.
Yeah.
So did the unsuspecting members of the public notice that they'd been speaking to 2 different people?
No, it didn't. And I think I walked away thinking, damn, I can't help that guy. And he's gone off in the wrong direction. I really don't know where he's going.
Less than half the observers noticed the swap, which is exactly what happens whenever this experiment is done. Even though the first person who stopped them swapped with someone different, did they think they were still talking to the first person?
Yeah, I do.
Excuse me, sorry to trouble you, do you live around? No, you haven't heard of West Street? What about...
They're looking right at the experimenters' faces, but their brains are just too busy to register what their eyes are telling them. Most of the time, our vision does a wonderful job, but there's a limit to how much our brains can cope with. So we just pay attention to one thing at a time, and we're blind to the rest.
The brain has a huge amount of information being delivered to it by the eyes. It has to make a decision. It has to decide where to place its attention, what information it should scrutinise, what information it should ignore.
To test how much we ignore, Richard Wiseman and the London Towers basketball team have agreed to try out an experiment designed by scientists at Harvard University in America. The idea is simple but silly. The team are filmed practicing, and then this happens. Surely no one would miss that. A group of people are invited along to a bar to take part in an experiment, and Richard gets them to watch the screen without letting on what they're being tested for.
So this is an experiment. It's a battle of the sexes, men against women. There'll be a difference, but I'm not going to say which way round it's going to be. And it's just a simple observation test. All you need to do is you'll see there are 3 guys in yellow here, and they have a basketball, and it's your job to count the number of times they throw the basketball to each other. Now, to make things slightly harder, there's also 3 guys in blue tracksuits. But you ignore them, ignore their basketball, and just concentrate on this one. So if we can run the tape. OK, so that's number 1.
Crucially, the volunteers are told to count how many times the yellow team passes the ball. But will that be enough to make them miss the gorilla? So did they see anything?
OK, if we can stop the tape there for the moment. So how many basketball throws? 20? Any more others? 21? OK. OK, be honest here. Anybody notice anything a little bit unusual? Be honest. OK, it's just about 4 or 5 of you. Excellent. The rest of you not notice anything strange, honest? OK. Right. For you guys, enjoy this moment. When the first time I saw this, it completely threw me. Now I want you to watch the tape again, but this time just watch it as you would a normal piece of television. No counting the basketball, anything like that. If we can have the tape.
Time to show them what they missed.
Here he comes.
No way.
That didn't happen.
Because they were all concentrating on counting, their brains just didn't register the gorilla.
I'm absolutely shocked. I can't believe it. I was so proud of myself as well because I got all 20. And I was so busy concentrating on it that I didn't know.
Kind of embarrassed.
I thought I'd spot a monkey walking across the middle of the screen.
I was completely astounded. It was just kind of like when he did the kind of like that. I was just absolutely amazed. I was gobsmacked, I'd say. It's kind of, I can't believe, and saying they might probably switch the video or something like that. I can't believe that you could miss something that obvious.
That's really bizarre. It's freaked me out a bit.
We rely so much on our eyes, it seems extraordinary that we can overlook what's right in front of us. But there's a limit to what our visual system can take in. It's just that normally we're not aware of quite how much we're missing. And if you don't think you'd miss anything as blatantly obvious as this, someone in a gorilla costume, how many times have you seen them popping up during the programme? Only because your brain has been busy doing other things. Go on, if you don't believe me, rewind the tape.